To fellow lolicons and those who understand our world, I want to express my thoughts and feelings about the way I view life, society, and the things that matter most to me. Our shared passion for anime, manga, and loli culture. These thoughts have been on my mind for some time, and it's important for me to communicate them fully, leaving nothing unsaid. First, let me make one thing clear. I don't see human life or society as having any inherent value. We live in a world where meaning is always assigned, never discovered. It's subjective, created by whoever happens to be the observer at that moment. There is no intrinsic meaning to life, society, or anything else. What matters is what we choose to value. For me, the one thing that gives my life purpose is anime, manga, and loli culture. This is my world, my mini-society, where I find meaning and a reason to keep going. It's a private world I share with those of you who understand what it means to be deeply connected to these things. I've decided that I will defend this world until I die, because it's the only thing in this meaningless, arbitrary existence that gives me a sense of purpose. Outside of this, I feel no attachment to the broader society. Society, as I see it, is built on nothing but emotional bias and indoctrination, using education and social norms to perpetuate itself. It assigns meaning to things, deciding what's good and what's bad, but none of this has any objective truth. It's just a set of arbitrary rules that people follow without thinking for themselves. Now, this is where my frustration comes in. Society has begun to target the very things that I love, the things that keep me alive. Since anime's popularity grew after the COVID pandemic, our interests, especially loli culture, have come under attack. But here's the thing. There is no scientific evidence that loli culture harms children. No reports, no studies, nothing to support the idea that what we enjoy is dangerous. Yet, society ignores its own tools for understanding and communication, and instead relies on emotional bias to reject our world. This is what angers me the most. If society is willing to reject its own rational tools and make judgments based purely on feelings, then nothing it builds holds any real value. The moral panic surrounding loli culture isn't based on facts or evidence. It's based on people's emotional reactions, and that's all. If society can't even uphold its own standards of rationality and evidence, then society itself is worthless. Whether it continues or collapses is meaningless because it's all built on hypocrisy. I'm ready to defend this world, our world, until the end, because it's the only thing that gives me a reason to live. I know that life is temporary, and the meaning we assign to things is just that, assigned. But as long as I'm alive, I'll fight for the meaning I've chosen. Anime, manga, and lolis. It's a subjective value, yes, but it's my value, and I won't let society take it away from me. If society succeeds in censoring or destroying what I love, then I will have no reason to continue. I've decided that if they take away this part of my life, then my life no longer holds value. My existence is tied to these interests, and without them, there is no reason to live. I'm not here to please society or fit into its rules. I'm here to protect and defend what gives my life meaning. And if that's not possible, then I'm ready to leave this world. In the end, I know that meaning is temporary and subjective. All we have are our beliefs and their duration, and for me, anime, manga, and lolis are the core of those beliefs. This mini-society we've created, this private world, is what gives me purpose. It's what I'll fight for, and it's what I'll die for, if it comes to that. So, to all of you who share these feelings, know that you're not alone. We have something precious, something that's ours, and we should defend it against a society that doesn't understand us, and worse, doesn't even try. Let them keep their hypocritical judgments. We know what's important to us, and that's all that matters. If society rejects us, we'll continue on as long as we can. But if they destroy our world, I'm ready to go down with it. For now, though, let's fight for what we love and make sure that our world remains strong.